Whoa, 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 whoa. What's up, y'all? Robbie TV, shake back, kid. Back live with it, baby. Back live with it. What's up with y'all, man? Back live, back live. About to finish what we was talking about with KarMelo Anthony and his name really KarMelo Anthony. That's crazy. I know, like, when I thought KarMelo Anthony, I'm thinking of basketball player. I'm like, damn, how the hell this? I guess he was. I guess he like he was born around. KarMelo Anthony was that guy, like 05, 06 or something. I think he was 18. So yeah, so he was born like 06. Well, oh yeah, 07. Yeah, it's crazy. Your name really KarMelo Anthony, man, but it's fucked up how they trying to do him, man. I see that they just hit him with a murder charge. Let me see what they just did. That shit crazy, man. I can't even lie. I was hearing that it was supposed to be self-defense. Well, I knew it. That's what I knew it probably was, cause come on, man. It was at a track meet with a white boy. You already know they probably was saying derogatory racist stuff. You know what I mean? Shorty probably was like, man, I ain't. And from what I heard, the story was that he supposedly, it supposedly started raining, and he went under the opposing team tent or something like that, and I guess they got to beefing. Shorty backed out a knife, or I guess whoever they was, they probably was, you know what I mean, was trying to bank him or something. You never know, trying to jump him. You feel me? Trying to do, you know what I mean, anything. So, and I don't like how they hit you with that murder charge. Let's see what we got. My phone, this been taking forever. What is dead? Like, subscribe to the channel. Robbie TV. Be back live with it. I think it must be dead, bro. I think my phone dead, y'all. Like, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Be back live with it. We talking about a situation that just happened. With this KarMelo Anthony. Hey, I'm about to move him right here. The situation with this KarMelo Anthony guy, well, kid for real. Yeah, I'm about to move him right here, y'all. This nigga got this big ass truck. What the fuck is this? Y'all see this shit? They got this big ass truck right here. Oh yeah, I'm about to move. Nigga getting goofy. You know, I should have just parked in my spot. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about Puffy, yo. We're gonna be talking about Puffy too, cause I think Puffy might be coming home, yo. P. Diddy might be coming home. What the fuck is that shit? P. Diddy might be coming home, yo. What's up with y'all, man? Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. Robbie TV. We live with it. We go live, man. We just talk about things that's going on. I'm moving right here, though. We can talk about things that's going on. You know what I mean? In the world, for real. Hip-hop news, real news. You feel me? So make sure y'all like, subscribe, man. So yeah, this KarMelo Anthony situation is this kid from Texas, I believe. It's Texas. And he supposedly got into it with these two white boys. And the two white boys, one of the white boys ended up losing his life. You feel me? Now they saying that the guy KarMelo Anthony, he supposedly stabbed the kid. You feel me? So we don't know how true that is. I don't know. I ain't see no camera footage or you know, I ain't really check out the case. I don't know the evidence just yet. But I know it's I know that they're gonna try to railroad that boy. They're gonna try to railroad him, yo. Because his motherfucking he in Texas, you know what I mean? Racist ass Texas, number one. Number two, he a black boy, you know what I mean? So you already know that's number one and number two, that go together. So you already know what they gonna do. The justice system ain't fun, I mean, we already know how that go down there. And he did it to a white boy, which is even worse. You know what I mean? They gonna try to make an example out of him, which I hope they don't do. You know what I mean? I hope that boy can get some justice, man. Because I think it's just one-sided. I don't think they actually telling the whole side of the story. You feel me? I don't think that they actually, you know, I think they trying to really just railroad him. You know what I mean? And it seemed like, I don't know if he got like real support down there, or, you know, I know it was a big, it's been talking about, people been talking about it. So we gonna look and see what's going on there, cause I ain't feeling that. And like I said, then we got Puffy, man. P. Diddy might be coming home. P. Diddy might be coming. I ain't been really like on, you know, like doing my actual homework on the trial, cause I really ain't really. It's just really content for me. I can care less about what P. Diddy doing, for real, for real. I really ain't. I ain't even really a fan of P. Diddy, for real, for real. I think he did have something to do with Biggie dying. He was Lil Kim and all them. He was cutting them out of league money, Lil C's and all them, and they was, you know what I mean? That's fact, you know what I mean? Like, from they was saying it, you know what I mean? Biggie was gonna leave, I believe, you know what I mean? So I ain't no Puffy fan, you know what I mean? And what he been doing from the last recent past couple years, from what I've seen. He came at Fab and all that. Like, I ain't really. You see, I big with a. I ain't really no P Diddy fan. But if he is getting wrongfully accused of something that he shouldn't be doing, I mean something that he not doing, but they saying he is doing, then yeah, I believe that, yeah, he shouldn't be charged for that, bro. He shouldn't be charged. So we really see what's going on with the P. Well, first we want to look for this KarMelo Anthony thing. We want to look for something, the real spill first. Let's see what's going on. Oh, they came up with some surveillance now. So they got surveillance. Cut to the chase. I think I know this guy. I think we watched him before. Cut to the chase. Shout out to Cut to the Chase TV. Oh yeah, so he been indicted for first degree murder. I thought they hit him with like second or third degree. They hit him with first degree. God damn. Hold on, y'all. Let's get position. Make sure y'all subscribe. Yo, subscribe. We on our way to 200 subscribers, man. I'm trying to get monetized for the end of this year's out, which I ain't, you know, I'm not on here for looking for no payout, for real. I really just be having a lot of shit on my mind. If you kid get paid to do it, hey, why not? But I ain't really, you know, I already know shit don't pop overnight. So, but make sure y'all subscribe, man. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, you know what I mean? So y'all can get the chance every time I go live. And I'm gonna drop some pre-recording videos. I got some travel vlogs coming y'all way, some more content. So yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Let's get right real quick. So we about to see what they talking about. And this, shout out to this guy right here too. I believe his name Cut to the Chase TV. So we about to see what he talking about. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. This is KarMelo Anthony. What's going on with him? It's a kid, like I said, it's a kid down in Texas that had a stabbing and an altercation with two white boys. So yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe, tune in. Now this is my bad, y'all. Get my car detailed. Yeah, I'm gonna get my setup better. I was meant to go live last night, but I was tired. But this is Cut to the Chase TV, so shout out to him.
Then we had no choice but to throw out KarMelo Anthony's self-defense claim. Now, I know that gonna piss a lot of people off. I know a lot.
That's what I'm saying. Where's the self-defense at?
Let's be real. This is a very polarizing case. Everybody's divided along racial lines. Black people cheering for KarMelo Anthony. Black people saying self-defense. You got white people mad as hell. They saying we want justice for Austin Metcalf. Now, I get that I'm black. I get that I'm urban. But I hope you guys will listen to me because I want to give you guys my take from a non-biased point of view. This is how I feel about it. Now, I get a lot of people are saying KarMelo Anthony acting in self-defense. KarMelo Anthony was minding his business. It was raining. The Metcalf twins approached him. They acted like they was finna jump him, so KarMelo Anthony was scared, and he pulled out that switchblade and went to work. Even if that is true, I still don't think that's justified murder.
Thanks for the subscribe, Mike Clay.
Every black dude in America that been jumped
I appreciate that, bro.
I got jumped before. Matter of fact, I had 3 dudes whoop my ass so good, they whooped me out my shoe. They had me running on barefooted. I had no shirt on, and when I ran in the house, I hugged my mom. The only thing she could say to me is, "Baby, where your shoe at? They got you good."
All right, come on, we don't give a fuck about that. Even though I ain't gonna lie to you, just to recognize what he said, I'd have got my ass jumped too before. I got banked one time. And you wanna know what's crazy? It was like 4 days before my high school graduation. And I ain't even had nothing to do with it. It was all over with some shit my brother had, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I know how getting jump feels too. That shit ain't good. It's not good at all. But thanks for the subscribe, Mike Clay.
It was a
Oh, come on, bro. We need to get to the
Austin Metcalf. Austin Metcalf. Only he was arrested, he said it's Austin Metcalf. You didn't have to hit that woman with a right hook just to get her off you.
Well, that's the footage. Oh yeah, that's it. So that's the footage.
But he didn't have to kill him. He didn't have to use deadly force. You'll be one of those types. Let's be honest about this.
Yeah, you never know. But anyway, they put some big country white boys. Austin Metcalf probably, KarMelo Anthony probably wasn't even that big. He probably a small guy compared to them. And there's 2 of them. They probably was. So this right here, this the news, y'all.
A Collin County grand jury has now indicted KarMelo Anthony.
He is accused of killing another high school student at a track meet. The story has generated national interest, and our JD is live at the Collin County Courthouse, where he's been gathering reaction to this decision. JD.
Karen and Ken, Collin County District Attorney Greg Willis says his office has been presenting evidence for weeks to a grand jury panel here and asked that panel to return an indictment of first-degree murder on KarMelo Anthony.
And they hit him with first degree. I don't know why I thought I seen second degree.
This case has struck a deep nerve here in Collin County and beyond, and that's understandable. When something like this happens at a school event, it shakes people to the core.
Now, let me say this. Who's actually surprised that Collin County decided to charge KarMelo Anthony for first-degree murder? Because I'm seeing everybody reaction. I'm seeing people talk about it on the news, and everybody's acting.
You know it's racist a bitch down there in Texas. Come on now.
This is Collin County.
That's just
majority white.
What do they say?
Suburban area. Ain't no way in hell they gonna let a kid lose his life at a track meet over a seat and not charge KarMelo Anthony with first-degree murder. We all seen this coming.
I seen it coming too. He right about that.
Especially now since the video has been released, everybody's been reviewing it, and they say, hey, this don't look like self-defense. It looked like KarMelo Anthony was crazy, deranged, and a lunatic. That's what a lot of people are saying. But let's continue watching.
But let's remember that the justice system works best when it moves with
Hold on, man.
steadiness, and
So
principle.
this not the video.
That's what
He
we're
just
committed to.
react. I thought that the video. So that's not the video. Alright, y'all, this is
Everybody been
not the
around and been
video.
pulled up. You
Shout
can't
out to
have
him
that
though.
other
Shout out to
warrior
that
speaking
guy.
for the Carmelo Anthony family. I've been said
Cut to
that.
the Chase TV. I seen. I don't watch him, but I seen him before. I think we watched him and stuff. Where's the footage? Oh, this is
We are following a major
the
update.
footage right here, y'all.
High school
I believe so.
athlete
Hopefully I
allegedly
don't get
stabbed to
copyrighted.
death by another high school athlete
Diddy
at
ain't
a
coming
track
home,
meet.
little
I
bro.
asked the grand jury
Shit,
to
Diddy might be
return the
coming
first
home, bro.
degree murder
I ain't gonna lie,
against
Diddy might
Carmelo
be coming
Anthony,
home, bro. I'm
which
telling
they
you.
did. A Texas district
Shit, we
attorney
gonna get to that
took to
next.
social media to announce
Diddy might be
Carmelo
coming home,
Anthony
bro.
is formally
And I ain't gonna lie to you, Diddy fucked up.
that could lock him
I'm gonna
up
get to you. I'm gonna
for
show you
life.
about what I feel about that. Like I say, yo, I'm not no Puffy fan, my nigga. And like I say, I'm 25. I'm young. You know what I mean? Compared to them, my mother and them are. You know what I mean? So my father and them. You know what I mean? But I always heard fucked up stories from Puffy. I never really heard no good stories from Puffy, yo. I mean, he put out great music. You know what I mean? And you might hear some celebrities say, yeah, Puffy this, Puffy that, da 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 da. But like a lot of people, yo, that was in the industry, they say, yo, Puffy was fucked up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, he screwed over that money with a lot of people, his artists. He wasn't paying niggas. So, but if he innocent from the RICO and all that sex trafficking shit, then yeah, yo, he ain't do none of that. I don't believe Big Puffy sex trafficking. They got him for, I don't think, but I think they dropped all that. You know what I mean? So we gonna get to Puffy next though. We gonna get to your next. Like, subscribe to the channel, Rich P. You know what I mean? But this KarMelo Anthony, this a more serious situation. Puffy, I don't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying. I'm just doing Puffy really for content for real, because I really don't give a fuck about Puffy. Puffy billionaire status. He don't really give a fuck about the black community. He done been sold us out. So chilling with the Jimmy Iovine's and the with the Clyde Davis and all them, the motherfuckers been sold us out. So Puffy, you know what I mean? This is a situation that can happen to your son, you know what I mean? To your daughter, to your little nephew or something that's trying to play sports. Because I will tell you, and I'm gonna tell you about this situation too. I didn't play AAU shit like that. You know what I mean? Young, going out in the county, and you know what I mean. My father, he was a football coach, so we didn't went out to them counties in Maryland. I'm from Maryland. Well, I'm from Baltimore, but you know we didn't went out hour away, 45, 50 minutes away. You know what I mean? Sometimes an hour and a half away. You know what I mean? To Maryland or down Virginia or PA, some shit for finals and tournaments. And you don't be nothing really but white people, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them little baseball and football track meetings, it be black people here and there, but you know what I mean? It be mostly white people for real. You know what I mean? And they be down, they be hitting my fucks with the side eye. You know what I mean? I don't really be too friendly. Not all of them. You know what I mean? But all I'm saying, I'll say that to say because a situation like this can happen. You know what I mean? Like for real, for real. So this is important. You know what I mean? Especially in a place like Texas. We all know Texas. Come on now. Matter of fact, what part of Texas you in?
That's not the only big development in this case. We got our hands on details of a surveillance video of the alleged attack that killed
Yeah, what a
Austin
surveillance
Metcalf.
video.
There are
I don't know,
Texas has said
can we?
at this point, Austin Metcalf's in Austin. Now witnesses, you wonder now.
Our kid, they need to move. He's like, make me move. Also grab his backpack.
Hold on, what'd he say?
This kid to move.
And at that point, Anthony allegedly reached into his backpack and said something along the lines of "make me." Here's what Austin's twin brother told WFAA-TV.
There was this kid, before I knew his name now, this kid was sitting under our tent at track. We asked him to move. He started getting aggressive and talking reckless. And my brother stepped in and said, you need to move. He's like, make me move. Also grabbed his backpack. This kid, I tried to whip around as fast as I could, but I didn't see the stab.
Police say as Metcalf went to move Anthony, Anthony pulled out a knife and stabbed Metcalf in the chest. Metcalf died in his twin brother's arms. What Anthony allegedly did next could be damning if
Frisco,
his case
Texas.
goes to trial. Anthony allegedly ran to another part of the track after stabbing Metcalf. When police arrived, the first officer to make contact with Anthony wrote in the arrest report that he asked Anthony to put his hands in the air. Then, Anthony allegedly said, quote, "I was protecting myself." The officer also said that Anthony told him, quote, "He put his hands on me." And when the officer said that he had Anthony in custody, the teen allegedly said, and this is the damning part, quote, "I'm not alleged, I did it." Police say that Anthony ditched the knife and ran before he was arrested by officers who note in their reports that Anthony was hysterically crying when arrested, and he asked if Metcalf would be okay. Anthony was initially held on $1 million bond, but then the judge in this case, less than 2 weeks after he was arrested, lowered KarMelo's bond to $250,000, which he was able to make. Here's video. Per WFAA of Anthony walking free. He will have to wear a GPS monitor, be on house arrest, and he checks in with the court each Friday. And if he doesn't follow those rules, he will go back into custody. Before we get back to this episode of On the Case, I want to talk about something important, because a lot of the stories that we cover here at Law and Crime, you see them, they show them.
What a video. I don't think they got the video. Yeah, they don't got the video, yo.
The filing deadline for the Maryland Detention Center sexual abuse.
They don't got the video, yo. Probably can't really show it on
you may still qualify for
Damn,
compensation.
man, that's messed up, man.
If you're at a juvenile detention
Subscribe to
center,
the channel, y'all. Like, subscribe. Like, subscribe to the channel, y'all. Damn, they hit that boy with first-degree murder. See if we can find something else. God damn, bro. That shit crazy. It's saying a video, I can't find it. But what I'm gonna say is, and where was the adults at, bro? This was what, a track meet or some shit? Where was the adults? Why the adult? Why ain't no older adult or coach? Or somebody step in and say, "Hey, man, what y'all doing?" You know what I mean? You know, if you gotta go back, if it's raining hard, let them sit right here for a minute, you know? Don't start, no, you know, tell them, KarMelo, don't start nothing, bro. When this rain stop, you do go back to your tent. But, you know what I mean? You know, it's a fucked up situation, yo. I will say, we already know if it was a verse, what it'd be. We already know that. So, I ain't even going, you know what I mean, get that. Keep singing that story, same song, but it's definitely, it's fucked up how they doing the justice system, bro. How they doing this, bro. And I will say, this shit right here, it can happen to any of us, man. It happened to your child. You feel what I'm saying? Them boys, they definitely was racist. Ain't no problem, they was. They in Frisco, Texas. Majority white population, we already know what that's about. So, but we ready to check on the P. Diddy trial, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. You want to see what they talking about in this P. Diddy case. They say prosecute, they dropped some of the charges, so.
With you now with some breaking celebrity dish news. Prosecutors have dropped some charges against Diddy. Joining us now is TMZ executive producer Harvey Levin.
Oh, they dropped the
With you now with some breaking
they
celebrity
dropped
dish
kidnapping,
news.
offset, and
Prosecutors
certain
have dropped
sex
some
trafficking charges
against Diddy. Joining us now is TMZ executive producer Harvey Levin with the latest late-breaking details. I mean, Harvey, I can't get through your story here fast enough. What's the latest?
Okay, it's a little bit confusing, Marissa, but let me explain. The prosecution sent a letter to the judge saying they want to. The judge had asked prosecutors and defense to streamline the proposed jury instructions. The prosecution is saying, okay,
like,
so
subscribe to the channel, like, subscribe.
Attempted kidnapping, attempted arson, and aiding and abetting sex trafficking. So now the question, what does that mean? We know the arson relates to Diddy allegedly blowing up Kid Cudi's car in a fit of jealousy, the fact that Kid Cudi had dated Cassie. So it would seem that they're saying we're just not going to pursue that when it comes to giving the jury instructions, because the jury never directly tied Diddy to the actual arson of the car. Now, they do mention the word attempted, so I suppose you can make the argument that they're going to not say he attempted it, he actually did it. But that doesn't make sense, because all they said in the testimony was that they believe he did it. And it went on fire, so it was done. So it seems like they're eliminating that. And similarly, when it comes to kidnapping, you may remember that there was testimony by Capricorn Clark, Diddy's assistant, saying that Diddy suspected her of stealing jewelry. They took her, put her in a warehouse, and gave her lie detector tests, and putting her in that warehouse was kidnapping. It seems they're not going to pursue that. And there was a second one involving this alleged victim, Jane. So it seems they're taking certain things off the table, but I got to be honest with you, the letter's a little bit confusing, but it definitely seems the prosecution is pulling back on what they are going to argue to the jury in closing argument.
Absolutely, and when it comes to the aiding and abetting with the sex trafficking, that charge is still there, but they're pulling back on even some of those details.
And my guess is what they're pulling back on are things like Diddy's assistant booking a hotel room. I mean, how is, that's booking a hotel room. Travago is not sex trafficking. and just booking a hotel room is not really evidence of sex trafficking. Exactly. So I'm guessing it's things like that they might be pulling back on.
It definitely appears as if the prosecution have found some weak spots in their case, potentially. And that's why they're giving the jury those instructions
but I will tell you,
for making their closing arguments. Thank you so much, Harvey. I know this was breaking news that you all have provided us with, and we'll certainly stay in the know as we continue to cover the outcome of this case. Just a reminder, you can
like, subscribe to the channel, like, subscribe.
Tonight at 7:30 after like.
Yeah, man, yo, Puffy just was a freaky motherfucker, yo. His ass was doing shit that average motherfuckers ain't gonna do. But if you wanted to go to them parties, you know what I mean? You was going to them parties. And them parties, they was bigger. The parties we talking about, they was bigger than Diddy. But Diddy was having his own parties too. The after party. You know what I mean? You can't be invited to the after party if you can't keep your mouth closed. You feel me? Yo, that shit was crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Puffy was a wild motherfucker, yo. This nigga was wild as shit. Like, yo, what the fuck was you doing with all these fucking bottles of baby oil and all this fucking goofy shit? But if he ain't do no sex trafficking, because motherfuckers was willing participants. You feel me? Like, motherfuckers they was wanting to do that shit. He ain't forced nobody to do it, so he ain't sex trafficked nobody. Now, he probably was manipulating and motherfucking, cutthroating motherfuckers, but he ain't sex trafficking, man. If you want to do it, you do it. If you didn't, get the fuck out. I ain't fucking with you. So, but Diddy, he definitely was here. He a fucked up individual, though. He did some petty shit. I heard he made motherfuckers walk for cheesecake and all types of shit. And I still ain't gonna never get over this video right here, yo. I gotta find it, yo. Oh, man, yo. That shit was crazy, yo. Yo, Puffy a wild motherfucker, yo. This nigga a wild motherfucker, yo. This nigga, yo. Yeah, I ain't gonna never get over this video, yo. I know y'all probably done seen it 1,000 times, but I ain't never gonna get over it. This nigga Puffy wild, yo. This nigga be doing crazy shit, yo. This nigga, yo, this shit on tele, yo. This like live, my nigga.
I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. I like that.
No, yo, say no. You hear Nori? Nori like no. Nori like no, I didn't say that.
Yeah, I love this drink. I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you.
And this one, Revolt. Diddy had something to do with Revolt. I think he was like the executive or some shit.
Every day's a birthday on Drink Champs, goddammit. I'm in.
Like, subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe.
Did you miss me though? For real, because we I'm saying it seems like a thing. It's his birthday party, man. Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday. Huh? Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man? We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party. No, but me.
You party before. You ain't never come to my party. Oh man, what is he talking about? Yeah, he was drunk as a bitch, high as shit.
I understand. I understand. You know what I'm saying? Yo, okay. So check this out. It's me, Tyrese, Ray J,
wild, yo.
Gary Gray. You know, I'm a type of nigga. I like variety, man. I like people that's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? I like different personalities. So I was like, I never knew they would become what they are today.
Yo, this nigga wild as shit, yo. Yo, hold up, yo. Yo, hold up, yo. Yo, this nigga wild as shit, yo. Yo, Puffy a wild motherfucker, yo. Niggas say I like niggas that's unpredictable, man. I like niggas that yo, this nigga wild as shit. Yo, that shit is funny, yo. This shit cracks me up every time, yo. Every time. Like, cause he was like, he like, went straight at niggas, like, and then they all trying to reel him in. You see Nori, he uncomfortable. Jada ain't saying nothing. Niggas is like, what the fuck is niggas doing, man? Niggas get goofy out here. Yo, that shit is so funny, bro. Yo, this nigga wild, yo. This nigga wild, yo. He ain't sex trafficking nobody, but he was a wild motherfucker, boy. I ain't gonna lie. If you got the ribs, you in there.
Like the type of night I want to have in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So
nigga keep talking about having a night in Vegas, man. Don't go to Vegas.
So Tyrese
with Diddy.
This is a Floyd fight, right? Yeah. And Tyrese keep on talking about like how you gotta get back for church. And we just like, yo, the night ain't start. You gotta get back for church. We in motherfucking Vegas, nigga. But like, you can go to church next week. You know what I'm saying?
You can go to church next week.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, crazy.
Don't be bringing God into this situation. Don't bring God into this situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, crazy.
Gary Gray is like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Ray J. So Ray J is like just really like feeling like Ray J right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what the fuck is Ray? I don't even know how Ray J is still relevant. Like, yo, niggas is like, well, I guess this wild.
Don't do that. That's why I said pick it up. I want to pick it up from right there. This I gotta pick it up from right there. Come tell the story. Bro, we intoxicated. Listen.
Man, he drunk as shit.
Bro, we helped me build that beautiful, nice guy, Rastafari brand of yours, huh? I see it, man.
I think Diddy is very suspect.
The only nigga that got the name that I want.
So crazy.
Happy birthday to you. Thank you, my brother. Yeah. Let's take a shot for that one.
Yo, this nigga wild as shit, yo. Yo, this nigga is wild, bro.
Conversation was right there. What happened, man?
Yo, this nigga wild, yo. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga, he fucking... He Diddy a wild motherfucker, yo. I've been hearing about them Diddy situations. You heard with Cat Williams. Diddy be wanting to party, you gotta tell him no. You know what I mean? Straight up. Like, you don't want to party with yo. If you know what I mean? Like, I ain't in the industry and I know. So I know niggas in the industry gotta know. You know what I mean? Like, yo, what the fuck is niggas be doing, man? Hey, you motherfuckers be what the motherfuckers, you know, keep that money, fame, and fortune going. You feel me? But what really happened with Diddy was he sued them liquor companies, man. You know what I mean? And they giving Diddy a spanking, letting them know, yo, you ain't bigger than the program, nigga. Stay in your lane. Keep promoting, you know what I mean, the fucking death and destruction of black people, and we give you all the fame and fortune you want. But the minute you step out of line, it's when we cut your water off. That's what this is. They teaching all of them a lesson. You know what I mean? R. Kelly, all of them, Bill Cosby, all of them got taught a lesson. That's why you don't You know what I mean? You don't make that bargain if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. You don't do that, man. So y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. I don't think it was really nothing else I had. Let me see. I think we talked about the no jumper shit yesterday. Niggas keep going up no jumper. That shit was in there. We talked about the Nas and Jim Jones. Jim Jones getting goofy. Talking about Nas. He better than Nas, but you already know he did that for clickbait. You feel me? So that's what that shit all about, man. That shit ain't nothing. So yeah, that's what it is. Oh, and I seen some shit about the Liver King. Yo, how many of y'all remember the Liver King? I remember, yo, the white man. I just seen this shit where they say, yo just made some death threats to Joe Rogan. I remember the Liver King. I ain't have a fight. I think he just eat raw meat. That was some real white people shit, yo. I'm sorry. Yo, this guy was like, yo was straight Viking. You feel me? Like straight from the Caucasus. You feel me? Like, yo, look at this shit, yo.
You'll never believe who joined Liver King for breakfast today. I'm gonna give you him. Take massive action, 10x, whatever it takes, man.
Raw
One and
meat.
only, Grant Cardone. Yeah, whatever it takes. Let's do it, Liver King. Oh, hell yeah. I'm glad that you've joined us for steak and eggs. So here's what Liver King and Grant Cardone are having for breakfast today. Steak, eggs, the Liver King bar and chocolate, testicle, bone marrow, and liver with breakfast, lunch, and dinner because Liver's king. Get yourself a problem. King. And stay tuned to see what Grant Cardone turns into by the end of the week. Liver King out. Grant Cardone out.
That should start getting in your head, man. This nigga.
Man to man, I'm picking a fight with you. Yeah. I have
Joe Rogan ain't no slouch though, yo. Joe Rogan no MMA. Joe Rogan ain't no slouch. I think Joe Rogan is a former MMA fighter, right? I don't know how Joe Rogan got so famous, but I think he was an MMA fighter. Oh, that's fine, man. Joe Rogan ain't little neither. Joe Rogan a big dude too. As far as size. That MMA shit, that shit'll break your neck. Yo, start getting goofy. Yo, that's that liver, man. That shit start going to your brain, man. Motherfucking parasites and shit. Yo, this man, yeah, I seen him. He just got famous from eating fucking raw meat. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this white boy eating raw meat? Yo?
You don't have to make videos.
Let me see. They got videos of this guy, yo, he just eat raw meat, yo. Hey, look at this shit, yo.
Liver King was having for breakfast today. Look at this beautiful creature that I have. A whole beast from Liver King Ranch. Dry aged, 90 days. It's so delicious. We're having all of it. If you don't have a whole beast, get yourself a
He was hot like when I was like, I think I seen yo like when I got out of high school, like 2019, 2020. I ain't seen him in a minute though. And I wasn't looking for his ass neither. This motherfucker was eating raw meat, bruh. Raw meat. Hey, what the fuck?
He's been making a lot of bizarre, cryptic threats to Joe Rogan. In the videos, he looks extremely deranged with dilated pupils, and so we hope the Liver King gets better. We need God, folks. Austin Police Department has...
Damn, he'll do this bad. God damn.
If anybody knows where Seth Rogen's, the other version of him that rhymes with blow, if anyone knows where its family's going to be today, if you could let my team know so that we can stay within 200 yards, not close to them, to stay away from them. Please, actually, redact that. Don't do anything to their family. If we go somewhere unbeknownst to us today, if anyone who's around us could alert us that there might be anyone with the last name Rogan around, then I'll happily go the other 200 yards. Make certain you know how good that feels on the ankle? That part where it bounces, jiggles like that, making my ankle strong for that. What do you call it when the heel? He has completely lost it. This is the absolute collapse.
Yeah, he lost it. He damn sure did. That's that fucking whatchamacallit, getting to his brain, man. That's that fucking what the fuck is it called? And parasites and shit. I don't think you ain't eating no raw meat, yo. You can't eat. You ain't. I don't. For real. From what I know, especially when it comes to black people, we not carnivores, bro. We ain't even supposed to be eating red meat. Not supposed to be eating that shit. You feel me? So yeah, that shit must have went to your brain or something. You got motherfucking parasites. That shit eating away at his brain. Gotta be, cause he getting good. He'll tell me hurt the man family. Like Joe Rogan don't fucking come hurt his ass, break his arm, break his neck or something. Joe Rogan know that MMA shit. That MMA shit, that shit can kill you. MMA, that shit can kill you, bruh. So yeah, man, I just came to give y'all a couple little, you know what I mean, some cool content. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe. We gonna be going live some more, and yeah, make sure y'all come back, watch my vlogs, watch my videos. I got some pre-recordings coming, some more vlogs, a lot more things on the way. So y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, and we be back with some more. Come on, buddy, what the hell is you doing? So yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe, man. Like, subscribe, and yeah, we out. Robbie TV, Shake Back Gang, turning y'all post notifications so y'all know when we going live. And yeah, that's it, man. Y'all like, subscribe. We out.